The 30 Years' War, which took place from 1618 to 1648, was one of the longest and most destructive conflicts in European history. It began as a religious war between Protestants and Catholics within the Holy Roman Empire, but soon grew into a wider political struggle involving many of the great powers of Europe. Protestants are members of the Christian who rejected the authority of the Pope and emphasized direct access to the Scriptures and faith in Christ alone for salvation. The war was ignited in the city of Prague when Protestant nobles threw two Catholic officials out of a castle window, an event known as the Defenestration of Prague. This act of rebellion against the Catholic Habsburg Emperor set off a chain reaction of alliances and hostilities. As the war progressed, it drew in numerous countries, including Spain, France, Sweden, and Denmark, each entering the dispute to protect their interests and expand their influence. The conflict saw numerous battles and military operations, with both sides experiencing victories and devastating losses. The war caused widespread famine, disease, and displacement, significantly depopulating large areas of Central Europe. Towns and villages were destroyed, economies were ruined, and many civilians suffered immensely. The political landscape of Europe was significantly altered by the war. It weakened the Holy Roman Empire and shifted the balance of power. France emerged as a dominant power, while Spain's influence decreased. Sweden gained significant territories and increased its presence in the Baltic region. The Peace of Westphalia, signed in 1648, ended the war and established a new political order in Europe. This series of treaties recognized the sovereignty of over 300 German principalities, effectively ending the power of the Holy Roman Emperor over these states. It also allowed rulers to choose their state's religion, whether Protestant or Catholic, which was a significant step toward religious tolerance. The 30 Years' War had profound and lasting effects on the population and the political boundaries of Europe. It marked the end of large-scale religious wars in Europe and set the stage for the rise of nation-states. The devastation it caused led to changes in military tactics and the conduct of war, as well as influencing future diplomatic practices. The war is remembered not just for its brutality and the suffering it caused, but also for the significant changes it brought to the European political landscape, laying the groundwork for the modern state system.